lost to like Mega Kyle. But anyways, the runners are off, and they're gonna and Vet's taking on Metal Man while Tom had to reset. So, what are your thoughts, Bull?
If I had to guess, we're gonna see 8 Robot Masters, and then we're gonna see 6 Wily stages, and
Yeah.
possibly appearance from Dr. Wily himself.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure. This is a randomizer, so it could be, for all I know, Dr. Casa.
Maybe.
But right now, we're dealing with these buster-resistant moles, so I would not blame.
Oh, Vet took an early death to
Well,
to those moles.
so I would not be surprised if both our runners say no, no thanks. We'll look elsewhere.
Yeah. Well, Vet's choosing to like go through the moles slowly, and Tom is taking another reset.
Tom is doing the right thing, I think, by saying nope, not dealing with this. And well, he's found Airman stage, and this could be just as bad as people who've seen the Mega Man 2 randomizer knows about the evil that happens to Airman stage. Looks like we've got green skies, so that's bad news.
They'd be like tornado clouds.
And I just saw Metroids, but they are one-shot buster kill.
Yep. Alright, Vet is still going as strong on Metal Man stage. I mean, you'd have to be kind of surprised he's still keeping on going with it, with Metal Man stage, and shooting the Metroids as well. Oh no, he fell off a cliff. I don't know what happened. Oh my. I don't know if he mistimed his jump or not. I don't know. But this time, Vet gets his way through. And now he's gonna take on Airman in Metal Man stage. Oh, yes, got him. Meanwhile, CasualTom is taking on Heatman. He's going pretty fast, but Tom is timing his jumps just right. Timing them nicely. And now that is on Crashman stage. As Vet trying to take out these toothpaste dispensers, and Tom is on Flashman stage.
All right. Can we hear me now? I've been having audio issues on my end.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. I can hear you now, Bull. I was doing the comp myself, but that's all right.
Okay, so we had a Heatman who was a slow burn, dealing 2 damage, and we had an Airman and Middleman stage. And it looks like iraqvet got the raw end right now as he's going through the elevator section of Crashman stage. But fortunately, there's no enemies here. Tom getting another quick stage in Flashman stage. And we'll see what. I don't think I saw Tom test the wall, so let's see if he goes for the E-Tank or not. Maybe not with that baton Tom in the way. Maybe. Yep, he's gonna get through. Okay. Oh, what about this one?
Nope.
Oh,
man.
No E-Tank for you, sir.
Yeah, the bat knocked him off the platform.
so Tom is entering the flashbang door. We got ourselves
Metal Man.
mellow yellow Metal Man.
Yep.
Tom
wow! Metal blades don't work against him.
Yeah, Tom was trying to see if he could find something better than what he currently has. So right now it's just a DPS race, and he's just got to be careful without that E-Tank. So sadly, he's going to take a death there. And we see iraqvet approaching the crash span door now as... Fortunately, he's at the door now.
He's a little low on health.
Yeah. So he's probably going to... He does have the E-Tank from Middleman stage, because he does have
Alright, now Vet is taking on Quickman in Crashman stage.
It looks like Tom's finding Quickman stage next.
Mm-hmm.
Still no items to this point. Rack's going to bubble. I think at this point we can just go ahead and I'm just gonna go ahead and say it.
Got a game over.
I was gonna go ahead and say it.
I would Tom's screen.
I would not be surprised if our item 2 is behind Heatman. Anyway, Tom taking a game over and opting to go to Quickman stage as well now.
I said Bet though, and I think you said Tom. I think it was Bet though that took a game over. So Bet's now on Quickman stage as well.
Alright, Tom is now approaching the crash doors as iraqvet takes down every single chicken that's in the way.
Yep, roasting the chickens.
About to see who is in the Quickman room, and we got ourselves a Woodman. Let's see what kind of tricks he's got up his sleeve. Ooh, he's a fast boy.
Oh, wow, he's throwing those leaves hard though, but wow, he charged up that shot. It's pretty slow, if I will say.
And there we go. There's one of our items. So Quickman was holding item 1 for us in the seat, as CasualTom's now going to go off to Woodman stage here next, and iraqvet is going to be seeing Woodman in Quickman's room.
Yep. Alright, Bet does nice work on Woodman. And now CasualTom is taking on those hot dogs. Looks like Vet is going on the same stage, the one that Tom is on.
Well, when you know where a couple of your stages already are, you tend not to go to those stages afterwards. Looks like we're having it. There we go. Now our tracker's working, because we had selected item 1 to recognize that both the runners have it, but it looks like it was a bit of a delay. But there we go. Now it's appearing on the tracker. Alright, so Tom is about to reach the Woodman door. iraqvet is using that charged atomic heat to get through the hot dogs. Tom trying to fake out the crab so then he can easily get to the boss door, and there we go. They're one buster crabs, so that helps. Tom, up top in the tree fort. Tree house, I've said. And we got ourselves a Bubble Man in Woodman's room. And he's going to die rather quickly with the damage he's taking.
Yeah,
and down
very quickly. Yeah, because Bubble Man didn't get that high of jumps.
There's our item 3 from Woodman stage. So Tom has item 1 and 3. Moving on to Bubble Man stage himself, where iraqvet said no thank you, which was surprising.
So this is what I learned, Bull, about yesterday. Well, you know how what color the water is gonna be like once you get into the actual water. You see how it's like light green? Well, it's about to be in it's not in this frame with the toothpaste coming out, but right now you see on CasualTom screen.
Okay, what exactly am I looking at?
Well, on those platforms before you got in the water, though, those show the color of what the actual water is. You see?
Well, I was more paying attention to our enemy set in the first screen because what we saw there were, aside from Toothpaste, but were a couple other interesting enemies, and we're going to see them again when we get to the part of the stage right before the Bubble Man boss room. So we'll see how Tom does with that. We're still looking for item 2, with Heatman stage still to come, which may be locked behind Heatman stage. Both our runners doing very well after a couple of rough start here with 4 rows down apiece. See, I'm looking at it as more of a Baja Blast than Ecto Cooler.
Yeah, the Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Tom finding that bubble to be useful on the toothpaste dispenser, as both our runners are approaching their respective boss doors. Let's see who's inside Bubble Room. And we got ourselves a Crash Man. Oh, and Bubble is an ultimate weakness.
He annihilated him.
So write that one down, Tom, as Bubble destroyed Crash Man for you. And there's our item 2. And Tom says, "All right, I'm gonna go take care of Heatman now." With all items and aside from the enemy placements, he has all items, so this will be quote unquote easy for him. Looks like we got some fat things, but not in the worst spots. So Tom will take care of this just fine. So
gotta watch your back in the stage, though. You never know if there's gonna be what. Oh no! A fat fan blew Tom into the lava. Oh no! Oh man! Okay. Oh, he didn't see that second fat fan there. Oh man. Tom's in some trouble here with these fat fans. Tom better be careful here when it comes to these fat fans. Rightfully so, as he's usually using the metal blades. Oh, okay. That should be the last one, I think. well, well, not really, but at least not in bad spots. Oh, there we go. All right. Meanwhile, Vet is taking on Heatman in Airman stage. He's using the quick boomerangs on Heatman. And Heatman is taken care of. So apparently, I'm kind of stuck in this. Oh, never mind. I think he's in. Bull, you here? Hello? All right. Meanwhile, CasualTom is going to take on Flashman. Just gonna have to stick with me, guys, until when we get Bull back in.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mega Kyle 83 stepping in for Siberian Bull. How's it going, Coops?
Oh, it's going good. Yeah, I was just doing what I could do to address the commentator, to address the runners.
I'm not
Kyle.
sure. I'm not sure what's going on with Siberian Bull right now, but I was just tracking and I was noticing he was having some problems with his microphone. So I just thought I'd take the initiative and just help out.
Okay, you can fill in until he comes back. All right, so iraqvet is on his way to Bubbleman's stage. I think Bubbleman's in the stage as well.
Yeah, and we got CasualTom using those item ones to his advantage.
Crashman.
Oh, yeah. See, he's going to look for a weakness here because Crashman is not weak to the Buster. He finds a really good one with the bubble. Ooh. Oh, we got some...
Holy cow. I don't know what's going on, but meanwhile, Vet is in Heatman's stage. And CasualTom is in Metalman stage. I mean, Crashman stage. Why did I say Metalman? I don't know. Oh, Vet, you dropped into the lava. All right, my apologies, guys. Bull's just fixing his mic. Something's wrong with his mic, so you're gonna be stuck with me commentating, and I will do the best I can to come through. All right. So, CasualTom has beaten, I believe it was Metalman, yeah, in Crashman stage. So alright, so iraqvet is taking on Flashman in Heatman stage, the last Robot Master. And now we are going on to Wily1, which you can say the best eyebrows in the game. Alright, which you know what that means, everyone in chat, plus me, and of course Mega Kyle if you're still in. It's time we play the game called Guess the Color of the Dragon. Now, since I'm the only one here, I'm gonna go with my guess being the blue and white dragon, weak to quick boomerangs. That's just my guess. Alright. So Bet's making his way through those fat fans who don't pose much of a problem. Alright, here we go. The dragon's about to come. And survey says a full green dragon. Wow. Alright, let's see what the weakness is. The dragon. Yep, it's the air shooter. Alright, whoever got that in chat right is correct. Alright, Bet moving on to Wily Castle 2. Hello, Cam Messon.
Hello there, Goops. Hello, everybody.
All right, you can take over with me while something's wrong with the ball.
Yeah, we're having a couple of issues here. It's okay. We're getting it sorted. In the meantime, I'm a little bit behind what everybody else is seeing, but I mean, looks like some pretty standard rando stuff here. We're in a Wily 4 looking stage here, but it's Wily 2, Chanky makers everywhere. This is one of the areas where players are all, of course, forced to use item 2 to clear the spike gap. And they're going to be going down into the crusher area, where it's like a trash compactor. Basically, they're being funneled in directly into the crushing chamber, and that's where they're going to face the boss, the Pico, as they call it. which basically is just a bunch of different parts of the stage coming apart out of the walls and coming together and flying after you. And they have, I believe, up to two, maybe it's three. I forget individual bosses because it differs from boss to boss, but I think they have two different weaknesses that they can have. One usually dealing more damage than the other, but this is, of course, the randomizer, so the damage values are random, and the harder weakness could like just barely be a harsher weakness than the soft weakness.
All right, Ved's trying to find whatever the weakness is to the Pico blocks. He found the crash bombs, which work. Oh, he takes a death against them. Oh my. Meanwhile, CasualTom is taking on the Pico blocks as well. Not the Buster. Sort of quick boomerang shots.
Okay, now I'm caught up to the restream here. So I'm not sure what happened to iraqvet. I thought he was closer to the boss than that.
He died on the Pico blocks.
Oh no. Well, it looks like Tom's not having too much trouble. He's found the quick boomerang to work, and it looks like a pretty easy quick boomerang to wield here.
Yeah, but it would have used more. It would have been more, but the crash bombs just instantly taken out the Pico blocks.
It's definitely a hard weakness there, those crash bombs. I don't think there's enough to take out the boss with that. I don't know if Iraq found the quick boomerang or not, and if not, we'll probably see them fishing around looking for that weakness. Meanwhile, Tom moving into Wily 3, getting pushed a little bit by some fat fans, but crashing down into some lovely crystal clear blue water in the sewers, because apparently we treat our water there this time in the randomizer.
Yeah. So Bet is the option to go back to the quick boomerangs, which is a good choice.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, even if you can't mash too well, you can just hold the button and it auto fires those. And they're, I don't know if that they're exactly like the vanilla boomerangs, but they're close enough. So just about any runner would probably be comfortable with them.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Vet is onto Wily 3 as Tom is taking on the giant guts tank. And just like in the vanilla game, the boomerangs is taking out the giant guts tank.
Is this even randomized?
Sometimes you wonder.
Every time. How lucky. First try gets the weakness. You know, he's not even going to take the refills at the beginning of Wily 4. They don't appear unless you face to the left, but they're there. And I guess Tom's feeling confident in his weapon energy here. So he's going to come up, and we're going to see how he's going to deal with these false floors. He's probably going to just kind of use item 2 across some things, but I don't know. We'll see what he does. Yeah, he's going for that
yeah, he does that for safe measure.
Yeah, it makes sense, absolutely. It can even be faster if you do it early enough. Like here, he'll probably do it right away. Gets that little bit of extra height on the ladder grab. iraqvet finding Buster to work against the guts tank here. That's pretty convenient. So that's that much weapon energy they're not even using up. I don't know if they need to refill or not, but it can make a difference because they're not even a full stage behind. And
no!
Wily 4, the
anxiety room.
Yeah, the great decider here is ready to decide if it has to. iraqvet is going to go for those refills. I don't blame them at all, especially with weapons that are pretty much empty. You definitely got to go for that. You got a boss coming up that has 2 weaknesses, technically, depending on how you want to look at it, because you got the crash walls to deal with and the boss itself. Neither one is exactly a pleasure.
No. It's kind of like a puzzle out there.
A little bit.
Go from one thing to another. So let me ask you, Cam Miss Sin, how have you been, man?
I've been okay, you know, all things considered. I think I'm doing pretty decent this week.
I'm doing good myself. Yeah.
Everybody out there in Chatland is doing decent this evening.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. These crash walls. Tom's gonna be fishing. I guess he didn't find it during the race. I admittedly did miss a couple of things as I was back and forth getting ready to hop in here. But looks like he found the leaf shield pretty quickly there. And he accidentally deployed flash, but he took a hit, so he was able to pause again. He's fishing for the weakness here. He's going through everything, going through it by the book. Looks like it's probably going to be in page 2. Is it going to be metal or crash? And he finds metal. Metal is the boo beam weakness. Okay. Now that he's found it, it's become an easy fight. But until you find the weakness, it's like, ooh boy, stress. But he gets it.
Oh, yeah.
He's ready to
Stress
go for
level
the fights.
goes up. Oh, I love this music from Final Fantasy IV. Shouts to Final Fantasy IV.
I'm glad you knew that, because the Final Fantasy stuff is the main thing I don't know.
Well, I didn't really play Final Fantasy IV, but I've played like 7, 6. I'm currently on 8 though, so yeah, that's how. But I do recognize that music.
It looks like Tom did indeed take down his notes about bubble lead being the weakness to crash. There, he took. Was that 2 shots? That was like metal weakness in vanilla.
Wow.
All right, iraqvet coming into the boo beam trap here. Oh, and he found metal immediately to be the weakness to the boo beam itself. He takes out the first 3 of them. He's going to have to fish probably for the... No, he knew the weakness for the walls, too. He's got this.
Who's the leaf shield? Oh, he's so got this.
He's going to pick up a little bit of time on the boss fight there. Getting just a little bit closer to Tom. It's still anybody's match. I mean, anybody could just miss, not have enough weapon energy, get hugged by the alien. Anything can go wrong here. This is still anybody's match.
Yeah.
We have an extremely defensive airman on iraqvet's screen, not really offering many opportunities to attack. I noticed our players chose alternate routes through the refights here as well. CasualTom going the clockwise route and iraqvet going counterclockwise. They've actually managed to meet up at the same robot master, but they have exact opposite numbers of them left.
Oh, he didn't get that energy, but it should be fine though. It's for Tom, as he's going to use an energy tank just to be safe.
Yeah, the refights are definitely something else in this game. If you've got E-tanks going into them, you don't want to even grab any of those big healths if you can avoid them. It's faster to just take the E-tank when you need it.
Yeah. Quick, and Flashman's moving really fast for Vet though.
As is tradition, the Wily Machine is going to be vulnerable to the Buster. It seems to happen more often than not, but I'm okay with that personally.
Me too.
Not sure exactly. Okay, Tom's going in for the refills and trying to be careful. And he lucked out, and the weapon he picked is actually a weakness to the machine, so that worked out there. He had to be real careful, though. The machine could have possibly killed him if he got a little bit too close.
While Tom is going to Victory Road.
Yes, down Victory Road, where we guess the color and weakness of the alien before it shows up on screen. I'm gonna call a red alien weak to bubble, because is this even random?
Oh, well, we're playing the Guess the Alien. We played Guess the Color of the Dragon earlier, so... I mean, I call it... Oh, I don't know. I'm not gonna play this game. Sorry. Well, that takes out Crashman with the bubbles, with Bubble Man's weapon.
I was way wrong. Alright, we're going to go through the weaknesses starting on page 2, and it's not on page 2, whatever it is. Not the boomerangs, not the leaf shield.
It's the
Oh,
bubbles.
it's the bubbles. I was half right.
Just like in vanilla game.
Is this even randomized? Tom finishes in first with an official SRL time of 35:21. iraqvet not very far behind at
GG's
all
in
on
the
the second
chat.
phase of the Wiley machine. Yeah, GG's to Tom. Alright, iraqvet coming into the final lap here. I see them moving to the right, so it looks like they're probably not going to try to get any refills on anything. Alright, and I don't think iraqvet used much, if any, bubble at this point, so they should have plenty of it.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of when they find it. Alright, weaving between the shots from the alien. There it is, they found the bubble. Having a little bit of trouble hitting them with the bubble, but
she has a couple of B tanks. And gets him down.
Alright, GG. iraqvet's finishing in second with an official SRL time of 37:08. And we're just gonna get our runners their new seed, give them a minute if they need it to get up and do a thing or two, and we should get this next race underway shortly here.
Yep, best 2 out of 3.
Exactly what I was going to say. You read my mind.
Of course.
Okay. Our racers are just getting set up here with their new seed, which has just been rolled. So once we see them both with the updated seed on their screens, we should be able to give them the go-ahead and get the countdown going and get this next race started up here. Looks like Tom has opted to play his bass this time. Oh, is that a Siberian bull?
Am I alive? Can people hear?
You're back.
You're alive, sir.
Siberian Bull 9 is alive.
Back, sir. Well, this was your gig. You originally signed up, so I don't mind mostly singing in the background. But since I'm here, I'm just gonna kind of hang out if that's all right with you.
I mean, you're already here, and I appreciate the help, Kami and Coops. You're a trooper.
Of course.
But
I really appreciate it, Bull.
let's do some actual commentary this time instead of me